What's up, guys? It's April 10th, 2025. Had a good day in the market. So it was a gap down, a little bit of sideways price action, sold off, and then more sideways. There are a lot of trade setups. I want to give a quick shout out to all the followers. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for always tuning in. I love the question you guys asked me. It's hot today. The heat makes me tired. All right, so here we are on the daily chart. We went sideways for a little bit last week, and we broke out of that range. When we broke out of the range, the leg count reset. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. Any leg past leg 2 is generally more, the probabilities for trend continuation go down. Sideways to trading range behavior, the probabilities for trading range behavior go up. That's all I was trying to say. Here, you see bears trying to make a new leg down. This would be considered a fourth leg, and they'd have to get past this bar by one tick. Instead, the market sold off and it had a huge bar that rallied into the EMA. This is a bit of a buy vacuum, and you can see it was bad follow through. Bulls couldn't get a close above the EMA, and it started to sell off. This is the overnight session. I think this is today's bar. So we had the gap down, sideways, and then a little bit of a, we went sideways for the rest of the day. 15-minute chart. See, that's yesterday's bar, right? That's the big bar. Yeah, that's yesterday's big bar. Rallied into the EMA, gap down, 3-4 bars down, trying to get a second leg. But then we got 3-4 bars. We got 3 bars up, which is also trying to get a second leg. We have to ask ourselves, what's going to get a second leg first, the bears or the bulls? At this moment, it looks like the bulls want to go at least one tick past here. Bears don't want them to go past the breakout point. Bulls want to close the gap and keep going. There's a bear gap here, 3 bear bars in a row, so that's a good gap, but it gets closed with this. When we see 2 closes above a gap, that generally means it's closed. Gap down, bar 1, bear bar, but it has more tail than body, so that's a trading range bar. Same situation for bar 2 and 3. They all have bare bodies, but it has more tail. Bar 4, pull back, testing the high of bar 1, and then it sells off. 5, 6, and 7. 6 is a good bear bar closing on its low. And let me see if there's a gap here. The low of this is 53.50. The high of this is 55.25. 53.50. Man, it is too hot to do math. Okay, yeah, so there's no gap. You can see that we went one tick above the low here, so there's no gap. Market is going more sideways. Bar 7 is a bull bar. It's acting as a pullback, and then we see bar 9, it goes one tick below the swing. So you could say that's 3 legs down. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. And then it's the bull's turn to get a few legs higher. Inside bar, bar 10, bar 11, bull bar closing on its high. Bar 12 ends up being a pullback, so leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3 on 15's tail. It touches the EMA and then sells off. Bar 16, bear bar closing on its low. 17 has a bear body, but has more tail, so it's a trading range bar. So it's a pullback. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back. And then we start to break out below the range for several 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bear bars in a row. That's strong to get a second leg down. The first reversal is going to be shallow. This is my type of setup. Breaking out below a new range, and it has a lot of bear bars in a row. So this is now a micro channel. Bar 29, shallow reversal. It sold off, reversed higher, but the bulls didn't really make a new high. They didn't do too much damage. This is the first reversal. Bears have to take profits at some point, and the market starts to get climactic on the low here, so they take profits. Now I see this as a first reversal, and this is strong to get a second leg, so they're going to take that short. They ended up shorting the high of 29 instead of buying it. Some bulls did buy it. You can see the high tick on 30. Sold off, big bear bar closing on its low. Then you can see another trend line break here. 31, bear bar closing on its low. 32. Now this is the second reversal, so you can see how the bull body is a little bit bigger, so the bulls are trying to step up. But with this much momentum, it's strong enough for the bears to keep going down. Now we're in a third leg. 33, bear bar closing on slow. 34, bear bar closing on slow. 35 and 36, something's changed. Now these bear bars have tails, and we're in the third leg, so that favors range bound price action. Bulls are actually buying this now, and you can see that bulls bought this and made a lot of money quickly. They're going to come back for more. I would like to put a limit order here and catch the 1 hour bar 36 right around here. 37, bear bar closing on its high, bull bar closing on its high. 38, follow through. 39 is a shallow reversal, so same setup like this, but the context is different because we're in a bear trend. So if you're gonna fade 39, you could be buying what is a first trend line break and it sells off. Not the best trade, but it is a first reversal. And look at the tail on 40, it went below. Bear that shorted this had time to make money, so this is not a good reversal because you want bears to get trapped. Bar 40 is closing on its high but has more tail. 42. Now bulls are in their third leg. Bears are trying to short the EMA. Looks like they get trapped. No. Why do they get trapped? Because when the market order bears get short here, it immediately goes up. Same situation. Now they're in a losing position. 43. Big tail. 43 is testing. Oh, that was weird. 43 is testing, 23 is low, and it sells off for what ends up being a trend line break, 44, 45. So what do I mean by trend line break? This is a trend line break. That breaks the trend line, and now it's a higher low. This is a bullish setup. 45, bear bar closing on slow. 46, inside bar. 47, sells off and reverses. Bad body, good tail. Yeah, bad body that has a good tail, so it's a trading range bar. And it's testing the high of 36. 36 is a bad breakout bar, so a lot of people didn't get a chance to buy the high of this. So when it comes back, bad breakout bars get retested. So when it comes back, it's going to retest and go for a swing. That's a swing point. 48, bull bar closing on its high. 49, back follow through. 50, I lost the count there. 50, rallied and sold off. Has a bull body. 51. Bull bar closing on its high, but bad follow through. 52, and then you can see this is kind of a weak bull trend, right? Most of the bull bars have tails or trailing range bars. 54, again, has a tail, small bull body. 55 becomes climactic. I can see 3 legs right here. Leg 1, pull back. Leg 2, pull back. Leg 3, and then look at 56. Big bear bar closing on slow. That messes up the bull trend if you were looking for a full-on reversal. 57, bear bar closing on the EMA, ends up being a bear trap. Bulls bought this because it's the first touch of the EMA and it rallied for a few legs higher. Leg 1, pull back. Leg 2, pull back. Leg 3. You can see this all becomes higher lows, which is bearish price action. Sorry, I lost my count there. So higher low, 3 bars, strong to get second leg. There is a bull gap now. When it gets tested, you can scalp that real quick and it sells off. 69, 70. But this 68 strong to get second leg down, but it's not 3 bear bars, so it's not a trade I would take. But on a smaller time frame, it is 3 bear bars. Leg 1, pull back. Leg 2, pull back. Leg 3, 3 legs down into support, and it rallies and goes sideways, close above the EMA for the rest of the day. Guys, today was a little bit of a quick one. Have some things going on, some people are coming into the house, so hope you guys are doing good. I appreciate the support. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm looking forward to trading. I'm give it maybe like 1 more week, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for support, everyone. If you learned something, share the show. Don't be a hoe. Ask me some questions, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.